like for me, when there's big projects and everything else, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And then I put everything on one, except for one printer. I'm like, 3 weeks, dude. No, I can't be doing it for that.
I known you for a little while through emails and your live stream.
Correct.
And you seem like a genuinely good guy. You work
Looks can be deceiving.
Fair. You work at Prusa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you do?
Actually, there's a saying, Jack of many trades, master of none. That's me. I started there back in late 2016, early 2017. I started off in the support department, and I primarily was working with the US crowd. And then over time, I've switched departments several times. So I was in customer support, marketing, and now I'm in the community management role for Prusa Research.
Yeah, and that's how I met you.
Yes. Actually, I saw one of your videos. Actually, I can remember exactly which one it was. It was the collaboration you did with Nerdforge, and I was so impressed with it. I was like, and I wrote to Nerdforge. I'm like, I need his contact info, and that's how it started.
Yeah, that was a really change for me, because usually I work with small people that are one-offs, right? And then I talked about them to people that I want to collaborate with them, and then I found out that they've been talking about me as well. But I was like, I can't just say hi to them. I need a project. And then suddenly I woke up and, hey, do you want to do a project with us? And I'm like, yes.
That's when you're like, wait, hold on, let me put that down. Let me make sure that I'm awake.
Yeah.
And that.
There's a birthday here.
I guess so.
But I got one of your printers. And I used it to print the needle, the sword that I have here. I hope to get a photo of you holding it.
Of course.
Later.
Of course, I saw it. It's absolutely impressive. I love the finish on it and everything. It was so good. In fact, I saw a few people from that game, and I'm like, you need to go up to the first floor,
and see. Yeah.
Look for the needle sword. It's up there. You got to see it.
And that was my first foray into printing ABS, because you sent me a printer and also sent me some ABS. And I was like, man, I hate ABS because of toxic fumes and everything. And the printers are in my office. And so I was like really hesitant, but I was like, I trust you. I'm going to try it.
Well, I haven't killed anyone yet.
Yes. Yeah, world domination stuff, it'll happen. But but I tested it, a little bit curling on the edges, but what impressed me the most was that the printer didn't complain at all. It just took it, said, yeah, okay, this is ABS, this is what we do. And then it just printed it. So I was very impressed by the quality of the print. And also, when I started working on it afterwards, I didn't have to think. Because with PLA, you have to think, right? When you sand, you need to move. Right.
You have to keep that, especially when you get to a frustrating part and you get angry, you're just like, and then you're like, oh, wait, I just burnt a hole through melted a hole through it and everything. But working with ASA is great, but you can do very similar things now with ASA, where it's a lot more durable. You can smooth it, vapor smoothing, and it will, the high temperature resistance is perfect for hitting with an electric sander as well. Very similar to ABS, prints a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think I have a roll of that as well that you sent me. I haven't tested it yet, but I will.
There's plenty of time.
Yeah, there's
plenty of time for that.
My printers are idle now, so I might find something to print with it later. Maybe a sword again. Hey, swords are really cool.
You can never have, there's no such thing as never just one sword. You can have as many swords as you need.
Yeah. She's a previous guest.
Oh.
Yeah. I had an interview with her earlier as well. So she's
awesome, amazing.
Yeah, and she's also the reason why we got in touch again, because I talked to you, and then we might have a collaboration later. So it's still in the cards. And she's also one of the what do you call it? Creators of this con, the hosts.
Organizers.
Yeah, that's really fun. And she's also a Prusa girl.
A little bit, maybe. Yeah, no, Lisa's been great and everything. And then the funny thing from my side is everyone who's been coming up, they're like, oh yeah, there's one of our event organizers. She does this amazing work, and they all mention you by name, and I'm just like, I need to put her on the payroll as like, you know, some sort of like ambassador or something now, because like, and it's great. I do appreciate it, but like everyone just rants and raves about your full cosplay sets and everything.
So nice.
Yeah. See, now we got you on camera. Now I'm, you know, maybe embarrassing you just a little.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah, we're
you're
filming.
fine.
There's no.
No,
We built it in.
You're fine.
Okay, I thought if it was scripted.
No.
Nothing scripted.
If it was scripted, I'd be like, and then I said,
You've been on my podcast. You know nothing scripted.
Sure. I'll eat myself if the two of you are busy.
no, well,
It's fine to have you here. But you have. You used to use another printer, but now you mostly use the Prusa printers.
Yeah, I mean, like I do have 3 FDM printers in total right now, but the thing is, the 2 I got from Prusa are both large and really powerful. So it's like the third one. I use it whenever I need to basically fill up and speed things up.
Right,
but, it's very reliable. I really enjoy it, but it's the smallest one
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So it's like, yeah, usually I can have fewer pieces if I just do it in one of the other ones.
yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it's you know, because you always get, like for me, when there's big projects and everything else, I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And then I put everything on one, except for one printer. I'm like, 3 weeks, dude. I can't be doing it for that. So that's when you split it up and everything else. And like for me, it's like I split it up according to the printer size and everything else. So even for like small parts, I saw the Prusa Mini, and I'll throw all the small parts on that and just let it go. So
Yeah. I also have this. Regardless of which printer I'm using, I see people usually load the build plate up, so it's done like 3 weeks from now, as you said. And I'm thinking that's huge risk. I'm by the printer all the time. I can print one part, be done, start the next one.
Yep.
If something fails, I lose that one part.
Yep, exactly. Because like, especially if I find a part is very tricky, whether it be support or orientation, I'm just like, I'm not going to risk an entire build sheet. So then I'll just pull that one aside, just print that one, and then continue on as normal. Because it's like, you have to it's almost like gambling and everything else. You try to, it's like, is it worth the risk, or is it just, better to play it safe and just print one part for maybe like 8 hours or 9 hours, and then just, hit another button and start the next one.
Yeah.
So
I also see, I haven't used it as much, but with Prusa, you can just like line them up and then take it off, start next.
Yep.
And then, and that makes the barrier to continue very low.
That's part of the Prusa connector. We'll send a whole batch to the printer. We also have our farming software now that's in open beta, and it works very similar. But what you do is you assign printers to a particular group or batch. You send all the sliced files to the farming software, and the farming software manages and just sends it out, puts the right order in and everything else. So then you basically just hit print and it will start. And then, once it's done, you hit, set printer to ready, and it just keeps on going.
Yeah. I want to get to those levels. I've seen the print farms at Prusa. I want to go to there.
I keep telling you, anytime you're there, you let me know. I'll be more than happy to take both of you. It's an open invitation. I'll take you all around. I'll take you on the VIP tours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, the alpacas. And I'll try to make it so we can get the wizard hat and everything else, and try to put them. But I'm not going near them because I got attacked once, and one time is enough. And no, I'm not going to share that story.
So you're a alpaca attack survivor.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's video of it at work. I'm like, yeah, I want to see the video. They're like, no. I'm like, I am not going to bring it to my lawyer. I just want to see the expression on my face of like going, what the, and then hitting the ground.
I gotta go and see to some things.
Yeah,
definitely.
See you guys around.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'll track you down after. We'll figure out your thing.
So, you've been working now at Prusa for 10 years.
Roughly.
Roughly, yeah. What is your main takeaway of Prusa? I have my vision of Prusa, but
Yep. I kind of have a very long history of, as far as like, customer service, customer support. that type of thing. When I first heard of Prusa, it was as a customer. And in the Czech Republic, customer service, especially back, say 10 years ago, it wasn't the best around. I had some issues though. They really helped me out and they went above and beyond. And then I'm like, I'm going to come work for you guys. And I know it's going to sound like a sales pitch, but basically, I was so impressed. I decided to work for them and with them. And, it's been a blast ever since. It's their commitment to the customers, to the community that is the reason why I stay.
Yeah.
Because you don't see it. You don't see that level of commitment nowadays. Where there's a lot of companies trying to, save money, cut corners. A lot of things, and they're still, we still go to events like this. For our customer support lines, there's still a 24/7 actual person on the other side typing to you.
Yeah.
We listen to community feedback, listen to what people want to see that's new, fixes that the community suggests and everything else. And for me, that's the reason why I stay with the company.
Yeah. One of the reasons I like Prusa is there's a lot of facets to it, but one of them being the open source, being that you don't go for the cheapest provider. You go for the best provider. You keep jobs in Europe. You assemble things in Europe.
Correct.
So a lot of that is indicative of a company that wants to do things right, not cheap.
Yep.
And it makes your machines a little bit more expensive. But what I say to people is that is what you're paying for. You're paying for the open source. You're paying for the community. You're paying for the good hardware or not the cheapest provider. Yeah.
A lot of it is when we're doing new printers. And then after we get it all sorted and set and it's in market, we look at our older printers and see what features from those can be integrated into the older versions. Prusa Slicer, which is our slicing software, it's free, it's open source. We're constantly redeveloping that over and over and over and putting in community requested features. I mean, we have version 3 coming out very soon.
Ooh.
That's jam packed full of a lot of updates, feature requests, and everything. So I hate to say the thing, it's more of an investment type of thing, where you buy our products. Again, they're open source, they're not locked down to anything, but we're constantly working at it. One other thing that I really do like about the company is when there's a new product, we make upgrade kits from the old to the new. It's not like, oh yeah, you need to throw away your printer.
I was about to mention that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Because in theory, you can go from the Mark 1 to a Core 1.
You can.
You just need a lot of steps.
Yeah, a lot of steps for that, but it is possible.
It is insane.
Yeah.
Because how old is the first printer?
The company started in 2010.
Yeah, so it means that your 16-year-old machine can be basically top of the line.
Yeah.
Now, that's crazy.
Yep. And the thing is, though, I don't believe there's, at least I haven't heard of any, but like say if you had one of our very first machines and if you had problems, you could still contact us and we'll help you with it. We'll try to figure it out and everything else. Obviously the machine's not going to be warranty, but at least we can try to, find someone to help you with that, to figure it out. When I first started in support, it was the Mark II that just came out. This is around the Mark III time. Someone's like, yeah, I have a Mark I. Can you help me with that? I'm like, I have no experience with it, but I'll do my best and let's see what we can do, Where other companies like, yeah, that's an outdated, retired machine. We don't offer support on it. It's like, but that doesn't help me. I still have the product that I paid for. So
you're like the opposite of planned obsolescence.
Yeah. No, because, well, I mean, no matter... In every day and age, it's always like, I'm always the type where I work hard for my money, so I value it. So like way before inflation, blah, 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 blah. Like a Mark II kit was like $750 roughly, let's say. And in my head, I'm like, in some places that's a full month's rent or this, or like, 3 months, 6 months or a year's worth of savings. So I'm going to make sure that, a customer is going to feel appreciative and that the value of the product that they purchased is of real value. Because that's how I would want to be treated. Because every single time I got on, helped someone out, I treated them the same exact way I would want to be treated.
Yeah.
Because especially if I'm like, well, if I just coughed over hundreds of dollars, I at least want to be, be listened to. I want to be helped out, and I want to enjoy the product that I purchased. So.
Yeah, that's honorable, and that's how it should be. A lot of companies are like, yeah, we took your money, now
bye.
Bugger off.
You'll be lucky if they're like, yeah, we took your money. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
No, it's and like I'll run into the same thing as well, no matter where it is. And see, the level that Prusa cares about their customer support kind of spoiled me a bit, where I have to deal with other companies. And like, no, we can't do it. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it? You can easily do it. You do this and this and this and blah, blah. And I get so used to the way Prusa treats its customers. I expect that's like the new standard now.
Yeah.
So when I'm a customer of another company, that's the same level of service that I would hope I would get as their customer.
Yeah. I usually try to wind these talks down with talk about your moonshot.
Okay.
Think about a big project, a big thing you want to achieve, something that's on the end of the line, something you want to be remembered by. Do you have a moonshot?
For 3D printing, in all honesty, coming to events like this, I love it because I see all the cosplayers and the prop makers making things that are in my imagination. So to me personally, I would want to do like my own full armor set, and then come to an event, work it, but then in full on cosplay. Hi, how are you? I remember you. For you? It's free. I know you know.
But yeah.
Yeah, but because I get my inspiration by going to events and seeing people's creativities and everything else. Because like when I was a kid, like I would set up like all my GI Joes and Transformers. I wouldn't sit there, pick them up, and go and play with them like that. In my head, I could see them, actually coming to life and everything else. And this is like, very similar to that, where I could see someone in an amazing outfit that I've seen in my imagination, but they're actually walking around that, and I would love to do that.
Yeah, it's that would be cool, and
hopefully
you have the printers to do it.
Yeah, because like after a while, I always joke around with people because it's like they're like when they ask me, they're like, "How many printers do you have?" And I'm like, 1 is never enough, and 13 is a little bit too much.
I usually tell people that there are 2 kinds of people. There are those that buy a 3D printer, then print one thing, then they print another thing, then 3 weeks go by, and then they print another one, and then they forget it.
Yep.
And then you have the kind of person that buys a printer, then prints a thing, prints a thing, prints a thing, prints a thing, and they need to print something else. So they buy another printer, so they print 2 things, and print 2 things, and print 2 things, and they need another thing.
Yep.
So they have 3 printers now, and they print.
Exactly.
I'm that guy.
Yep. My thing is like I've been involved in so many internal beta testing, or I'll find some broken printer in the office. I'm like, I'm bored, I'll fix it and everything else. So that's how my farm developed. And it's like, I love coming to another thing I love coming to the events is because like people have no clue what it's about, and they come up and they ask you all these questions, and you can see that excitement in their eyes. And for me, like I feed off of that because I never want to forget that feeling. Because with that type of feeling, that's a type that just you wanted to grab a hold of you and never let go, because that's what fuels me.
Yeah. I will end this by saying that I have 2 printers from you. All my printers have Marvel names. The names for the Prusa printers, for the Mark 4S, he's named Tony.
Okay.
He's an ingenious bastard. And then we have the Core 1. He's named Strange.
Cool.
That's magic.
Definitely.
So that's my Prusa names.
My thing is I have so many different like little fandoms. I have to like name my printers on the network, and I'm like, I have no idea what to name them because there's like so many, different options. And I ask my friends, I'm like, hey, what do you name your printers? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
I need something cool and distinct. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just grab every single mech that I know from various different shows. I have like, Optimus, Death Sight, Tall Geese, Wing Zero, all the different types of mechs and everything else. So that's what I end up having to do.
But having a named printer helps you remember who it is.
Oh yeah, because what it is like by my computer, I also have like a little sheet of like the name and what the printer is exactly. So then that way I don't mess it up as well.
Well, it's been nice talking to you.
It's a pleasure. For me, it's always a pleasure to talk to you because I love seeing the stuff that you come up with.
Thank you. And I hope to see you around more
Definitely,
here.
definitely will.
So thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Later.